You ever feel like you're losing focus, forgetting things easily, and constantly hitting a creative wall? It might be because you're slowly damaging your brain. And the worst part is, you're the one causing it. Here are 11 habits you might be doing every day that are messing you up. 1. The multitasking myth. You're working on something important, then a notification pops up. You reply, scroll through Instagram for a quick break, and then try to get back to work, only to wonder, what was I doing again? That's not multitasking, it's focus jumping. Our brains aren't built to handle two heavy cognitive tasks at once. Every time you switch, your brain has to shift gears, burning mental energy. You think you're being productive, but you're just draining your mental RAM, leaving you feeling busy but accomplishing nothing. Studies, like one from Stanford, show that heavy multitaskers actually perform worse than those who focus on one thing at a time. It's a trap of the digital age. The fix? Ditch the multitasking obsession. Turn off non-essential notifications and try the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of deep focus on one task, then a short break. Finish one thing before moving to the next. 2. Consuming junk content. You wake up and the first thing you do is scroll through TikTok, Reels, or Shorts. An hour flies by and you can't even remember what you watched. Your brain is like fertile soil. If you keep planting shallow, random, and meaningless content, that's what will grow. This habit trains your brain to crave quick dopamine hits, making it hard to focus on anything that requires deep thought, like reading a book or having a serious conversation. The algorithm doesn't care about your well-being, it just wants your time. The fix? Be mindful of what you consume. Swap 30 minutes of scrolling for reading a book, listening to a podcast, or learning a new skill. Let your brain get bored sometimes. That's where creativity and reflection happen. 3. Romanticizing sleep deprivation. I'll sleep when I'm dead. The hustle culture glorifies sacrificing sleep for work. We see it as a badge of honor to pull all-nighters, fueled by coffee. But in reality, it's just stupid. Sleep is when your brain cleans itself out, consolidates memories, and recharges. Skipping sleep is like trying to work with a half-broken computer. Research shows that sleep deprivation impairs your cognitive function as much as being drunk. You're not being productive. You're just working longer and producing lower quality results. Prioritize sleep. Your phone gets a full charge every night. Your brain deserves the same. Smart work beats panicked, sleep-deprived work every time. 4. Eating junk food. Junk brain. You grab fast food because it's quick and easy. Sugary drinks, salty snacks, and instant noodles are your go-to fuels. But if you put garbage fuel in your engine, you're going to get garbage performance. Your brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy. Feeding it processed foods high in sugar and bad fats leads to brain fog, mood swings, and memory decline. This isn't just theory, it's linked to a higher risk of depression and anxiety. The fix? You are what you eat. You don't have to be a health freak, but start small. Swap one snack for a piece of fruit. Add veggies to your meals. Drink more water. Your brain's performance depends on its nutrition. 5. Suffering in silence, especially men. We're often taught to be tough, not to complain, and to handle our problems alone. The result? We feel incredibly lonely even when surrounded by people. We keep everything bottled up until one day we just break. Loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about feeling like you have no one to be your true self with. Humans need deep, honest connections. Holding it all in raises stress hormones, weakens your immune system, and can lead to depression. The fix? Talk to someone. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a way to release the pressure. You don't always need a solution. Sometimes you just need to be heard. 6. Living a sedentary life. Wake up, sit for work, sit to eat, sit to watch TV, lie down to scroll, repeat. Our bodies are designed to move, not to be decorative plants. When you're constantly inactive, your entire system slows down. Your metabolism drops, your muscles weaken, and your mental health suffers. Physical movement releases endorphins, the happy hormone. Inactivity, on the other hand, keeps cortisol, the stress hormone, flowing. It's a vicious cycle. The less you move, the more tired you feel, which makes you want to move even less. The fix? Start small. Just 5 to 10 minutes of movement a day. Stretch when you wake up. Take a short walk or do a few push-ups. Your body and brain will thank you. 7. Nightly overthinking sessions. The moment the lights go out, your brain decides it's showtime. You start replaying past mistakes, worrying about a future that hasn't happened, and questioning every life choice. Your body is exhausted, but your mind is running a marathon. This happens because you suppress your anxieties during the day, and they all come out when it's quiet. Overthinking is exhausting because it offers no solutions, just an endless loop of what-ifs. The fix: write it down. Get the thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Talk to a trusted friend. Acknowledge your feelings instead of letting them run wild in the dark. 8. Being glued to a screen 24/7. From the moment we wake up to when we fall asleep, we're staring at a screen. This isn't just bad for your eyes, it's wrecking your posture, tech neck, and frying your brain. You're constantly switching between tabs and apps, leaving your brain feeling like a browser with 20 tabs open, overheated and slow. The fix: take regular breaks. Use the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Stand up and stretch every 30 to 45 minutes. And most importantly, have dedicated offline time. 9. Procrastinating on small decisions. I'll do it later. Putting off small tasks, replying to an important text, paying a bill, doing the dishes, seems harmless. But each postponed decision adds a mental tab in your brain. Soon, you have so many open tabs that your brain starts to lag. You feel overwhelmed and stressed, not because of a big problem, but because of a pileup of tiny, unfinished tasks. The fix? If a task takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. Don't wait for motivation. Building the discipline to handle small things immediately will clear your mind and build momentum for the bigger things. Number 10. Not challenging your brain. When was the last time you really pushed your brain to learn something new or difficult? In an age of instant answers from AI and 30-second video summaries, our brains are getting lazy. Just like an unused muscle, an unchallenged brain becomes weaker. We lose our ability to focus, think critically, and solve complex problems. The fix? Challenge yourself. Read a book outside your comfort zone. Learn a new skill. Do puzzles. Engage in deep discussions. When your brain feels confused or stuck, that's a sign it's growing. Number 11. Pornography addiction. This is a sensitive one, but it's a real problem. Porn provides an instant, massive hit of dopamine, just like junk food for your brain. Over time, you build a tolerance. You need more extreme content just to feel anything. This rewires your brain's reward system, making real-life interactions seem dull. It can lead to a lack of focus, social anxiety, and a distorted view of relationships and intimacy. It's a vicious cycle of shame and escape. The fix? Acknowledge the problem. Seek support from friends, communities, or professionals. Replace the habit with healthier activities. It's a tough battle, but taking back control of your life is worth it. So there you have it. 11 ways we're accidentally sabotaging our own minds every single day. Look, if one or even a few of these hit a little too close to home, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. The first step to fixing a problem is realizing you have one. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware. Your brain is your single most valuable asset.
start treating it that way. So I want to know from you, which one of these habits are you going to tackle first? Let me know down in the comments. If this video opens your eyes, do me a favor and hit that like button and share it with a friend who needs to hear this too. And finally, if you're ready to get real about self-improvement and understand the psychology that drives us, make sure you subscribe to About Them. We talk about the things that make us who we are. Take care of your brain. See you in the next one.